Of course the guy thinks you're gay. You're smart and well-dressed.
And really clean.
And you're kind of prissy. Prissy?
Kevin Kline plays a high school teacher whose life gets very complicated after word spreads that he's gay in and Out, one of the new movies we'll be reviewing this week on Siskel and Ebert. I'm Gene Siskel of the Chicago Tribune.
And I'm Roger Ebert of the Chicago Sun-Times. In the opening scenes of the delightful new comedy In and Out, Kevin Kline plays a small-town Indiana high school English teacher who is planning to get married in a few days to fellow teacher Joan Cusack. Then a bombshell drops. His former student, Matt Dillon, wins an Academy Award and thanks his old teacher Kline, in the process telling 1 billion Oscar watchers worldwide that the teacher is gay. That's a bombshell for Kline's fiancée and for his parents, too.
Mom? Dad? Is there something you want to tell us?
Something about the wedding?
I'm not gay.
Oh, of course not.
That's Wilford Brimley and Debbie Reynolds as the parents there. The high school principal, played by Bob Newhart, is alarmed at the news, even though Kline insists he's not gay.
Howard, I'd be less than honest if I didn't tell you that I've gotten some calls from parents wondering if in fact you were a
homeroom teacher?
Tom Selleck, in a very engaging performance, plays a tabloid celebrity journalist who comes to town looking for the story behind the story.
Look, all those reporters after today, they're gone. They've got their story. But I care. I am doing a full week.
Weak? No, you can't.
Oh, but I have to. It's too good.
No, I have classes to teach. I'm getting married.
I'll be there.
No, I'll kill you.
But it's classic sex, a small town, and a movie star. Why can't you see that? Howard Brackett, In and Out.
Kline and Joan Cusack haven't slept together during their 3-year engagement, but on the eve of his wedding, the groom puts on a display of macho lust.
Yeah, who's gay, huh?
In and Out is hilarious in a sort of safe and feel-good way, directed by Frank Oz, who made Little Shop of Horrors. It's as if Frank Capra had made a movie in which Jimmy Stewart had to deal with his sexuality. It even has a kind of Capra-esque public climax, although I think it's too painfully sincere to match the rest of the movie. The screenplay is by Paul Rudnick, who under the name Libby Gelman-Waxner writes a funny column in Premiere magazine, and Rudnick's screenplay is inspired by the moment when Tom Hanks thanked a gay drama teacher during his Oscar acceptance speech a couple of years ago for Philadelphia. The movie is funny in big ways and in lots of little ways, too, and the performances by Kline, Selleck, and Cusack are right on the money.
Oh, I agree with you for all the reasons that you said, and I'm glad you mentioned Tom Selleck. You know, Sylvester Stallone's getting praise for Copland, for taking movies seriously. Now, Selleck, who was a laughingstock in that Christopher Columbus picture, he's very good here, and he's smart to take this role.
Well, Selleck is basically a comic actor, and that's something that I think people haven't realized about him. They try to force him into that action mold because he's tall, you know.
Big,
And basically he's a very funny actor, and he's funny here and with Kevin Kline.
Kevin Kline, who is, I suppose, as good a light comic actor as there is around now in the American cinema. The Rudnick screenplay, I think, is very good, and maybe more powerful than you're even giving it credit for in this way. I wonder if its influence through comedy might be even more liberating than you mentioned Philadelphia, which is, you know, the coming...
Well, this is the first gay movie, if you want to call it that, and I'm sure that they're not positioning it that way in the ads, that is aimed right at a broad middle American audience. This is a sitcom,
and
basically, frankly.
Yes, but it also deals right straight in your eyes with, you know, one of the horrors of gays, that they're going to use the school system to poison all of the world. You know, so there's really a serious core to this very funny movie.